Okay, yeah, I think I'm live. Bear with me 1 second. Welcome to those who are joining. Bear with me 1 second. Alright. Let's get started. Okay. Let's go. I'm gonna load because I did actually kind of stand still for a while. I don't want to get close to Saturday. In fact, maybe... Okay, now it's Wednesday. We'll be alright. Hopefully. I'm thinking I might just make a couple gold and then just sleep until... Well, I'll do one more rest on the Sabbath day. And then that way we've got a full week.
You're back.
Except I don't have any caps. That's not helpful. But I should be able to just do this. Never mind. Yeah, let's not do that. Let's absolutely not do that. Alright, let's just go ahead. I've not got enough caps. I've barely had enough. Welcome to those who are joining us right now. Feel free to say hi in the chat if you're here. Right now I'm just making my way to where we have to clear out Project Paradise. But we've got our follower now, which is Charon. We did that by using a caps glitch in order to hire him, so we didn't have to kill anyone.
Over here. Where?
There's someone on guard right here, and they're not doing anything. Are they just not hostile to you or something? Yep, that's right, Bible Boy. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Yeah, managed to hire Charon in the end by using a caps glitch. Unfortunately, it was not the way I wanted to do it. I wanted to hire a follower as a last resort, but sadly, got no choice. I basically had to do, because there's a part in the game where you have to clear out Project Paradise, which is full of super mutants. I managed to clear the entire room by just getting them to get killed by the turret and using some save trickery and modifying the difficulty slider. And the turret killed all of them. It's just that, by doing it that way, the problem was, just checking I'm going the right way. Yeah, I think I am. The problem with that was that there was still some super mutants I had to clear out, but they're in a separate room. And in this game, despite some things I've heard from other people, like it just wasn't possible to get the super mutants to run through the door, even if they're hostile towards me. It seems like in this game, when you run through a door, enemies don't follow you through. Which is a shame, because otherwise it would have been possible to kill the remaining of them with the turret, probably. And I would have been able to clear that part without any followers. Sadly, I've got to use this kind of gimmicky way of doing it. Wait, is that a Brothers? Oh wow, now there's a Brotherhood of Steel member standing guard. Now there is.
Over here.
Not exactly useful now. That would have been useful when I was like running for my life and had no health.
Glad that's over. Over here. Where? You like
Gosh, this guy's a tank. Oh, a rat. Oh, radiation. My voice keeps cracking. This is pretty much a masochist run now. Kind of like what Mitten Squad does. I've seen a couple of Mitten Squad's videos, not a huge amount of them. But I've heard he's pretty much like the go-to runner with these sorts of things. With the no-killing, the pacifist runs. Just trying to find the subway thing. Unless I've passed it. Don't actually remember where I am. that's the metro station. I think I went down some stairs. I've not gone this way, though. I'm pretty sure that's not the way, is it? I'm 90% sure I went a different way. Because I went towards this little tower area here from this direction, I'm pretty sure. Lincoln Memorial. I'm confused. Hang on. Let me save here. Oh, wait. I didn't mean to load. For goodness sake.
Over here.
How do you stay entertained during this, through this stretch of endurance? Your sheer willpower to complete the challenge. I know, I have to play as a literal baby as well, so I'm moving like 10 times slower than I otherwise would be. I don't know, I think it's like, it's just kind of rewarding in a sense that, even if the gameplay itself isn't the most fun, I feel like there's just really interesting circumstances that you're putting yourself in. Hang on, I think I'm... Ow! Hang on. I'm just loading this save so I can get a view. So there's that long, thin tower. Just walk it off. Hey! Welcome to the stream. Piers? Is that how you pronounce it? You just walk it off. Yep. How are you doing today? But yeah, I think it's just rewarding doing a stream like this in the sense that, like, I'm kind of doing something that no one's really tried before. And, you know, I think also just, it's a way that I kind of enjoy making content. It's really interesting kind of seeing this aspect of games and seeing kind of what choices you're forced to make. I find it actually really makes the run more interesting. Like, when I first did with Skyrim, I was like, huh, that was actually less boring than or painful than I thought it would be. So do you just allow your companions to kill things for you instead of you doing it? Yeah, I know. Unfortunately, I had to go through this means, and I am as reluctant about it as you are. So this is actually the first scenario in which I've had to resort to this. Basically, for the entire run so far, I've just managed to get through it myself and not had to kill anyone. And then there's a section, there's a section in the run where, if I go, it's the mission where I have to clear out Project Purity, and there are 13 super mutants. 12 or 13, I think, is the number. And the problem was that when I had to try and kill them all, I was able to do a trick using, like, messing about with the difficulty slider and like a save loading glitch where I have a brief moment of invulnerability and changing who shoots first, stuff like that. I managed to get the turret to kill, I believe it was 7 or 8 of the 13 super mutants, which I thought was really impressive. And I managed to get everyone in that area killed without ever having a follower. The problem is that the rest of the super mutants are in a separate room, and I can go into that room and lure them towards me, but then they won't follow me out the door. So that was the main problem that I encountered. Yeah, they don't follow you through the different cells, which is a big problem. Had it been like that, same way it was in Skyrim, and I think even Oblivion, like, it would have been possible. But unfortunately it wasn't. And I tried so many things. If you go back to the video, yeah, the turret survived it all. It still had like more than half of its health, actually. It was surprising, like, how well it was doing. I'm genuinely confused as to my surroundings. I'm just going to save here. Yeah, I managed to actually keep the turret's health up. Had I been able to lure the remaining super mutants to where the turret was, like, I probably would have been able to clear out the rest of that room, just about. I'm just loading this save here, just so... The problem is, because I'm a baby, I can't actually view the terminal. No, the Pip-Boy. So I don't have a map. Like, if I do this, you can't see anything. So I need to just look at... So I'm facing east right now. And there's that tower on the west. I believe I went to the right a little bit. So I basically need to go east. Suppose if you're doing this with mods, you could fix the super mutants. Yeah, unfortunately, but then it's kind of... Yeah, the moment you introduce mods into it, it just kind of destroys the purpose. This destroys the whole run, really. Unfortunately. Okay, so I went the wrong way. I was going in the wrong direction.
Hey, find them. Bring it.
Give me 1 second. I had to remove a pop-up from my computer because it was blocking the chat that I was trying to read. You know, one of those Windows 10 pop-ups. It just wasn't disappearing by itself. Alright, so I believe I go east. So my goal is to, well, firstly I need to try and find the place I came from, which is some kind of station. I need to find the metro station again. And from there, I'm going back to Project Paradise, where I was before, but I'm just getting Charon to kill the rest of them. Yeah, like, there's a entrance to the metro station that I came... It was from a set of stairs. It's how I actually got here in the first place, from Rivet City. Now I'm heading back to Rivet City, basically. Maybe I'm going on through this side, actually. Yeah, actually. Project Purity, that's the one. Oh, gosh. Project Purity, that's what it's called. They all just kind of blend into one. Oh, for goodness sake. Leading to a dead end. So how does looting come into this then? Would looting from a hostile target be considered theft? So far I've not looted from any dead bodies. So I guess it's like a case where I'm trying to avoid the scenario altogether, so then I don't have to kind of think about it. And so far I've not had to loot from any dead bodies. The only things I've had to loot was at the start of the game, when I was escaping the vault, I just take a lockpick, unlock the door, and then put the lockpick back into like the drawer I took it from. And then afterwards, the only stuff I had to take was like a bunch of like plungers and like toilet cleaner items from a room that I could then sell for like 10 caps, and they were completely abandoned. And then from there, I basically just used that tiny amount of caps to do like a caps glitch, to then get the money I needed to hire this guy here. And also buy myself some armor while I'm at it.
Where? You like that?
But yeah, so I'm trying to... I think personally I would consider looting from a hostile target stealing. So I am trying to not do that. So far I don't actually see how I would need to, but I don't know if there will be a case where I'll need to later. So any abandoned or apparently abandoned stuff is fine to take. I'd say yes, and even then scarcely. Like, it would depend on the situation, and if it looks like it's something that was dropped recently, or if it's something that looks like it's completely abandoned and no one is making an attempt to retrieve it. Yeah, exactly. I only took the minimal amount I needed to perform the caps glitch, basically. Yeah, I get what you mean. That's why I tend to establish those rules as much as I can in these sort of runs. Yeah, so I found the metro station. This is where I travelled through in order to actually get from Rivet City to here, and now I'm just travelling back to Rivet City. And I basically had to run through all of these enemies without anyone fighting for me. And basically made it to the location where I could hire Charon with like a tiny bit of health to spare. I think I remember the route as well. I think I went this way. I had a lot of help from a guy called Duke in the chat as well. Because I think I've only completed Fallout. I think I've played Fallout 3 a few times, but I've only beaten it once before. So at what point are you considering the game completed? Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing, yeah, I think just the main story. No, I think for now, I'm just going to do the main story and not any DLC. Because, that's how I've done with everything else so far. Like, Skyrim, just that part, and then, yeah, any game for now, I'm doing just the base game. And then after that, I'm going to do... I think at some point, I might start doing DLC for games. I think this is the correct station. But yeah, so in this case, I'm going to end the run once I've actually just beaten the main story. And one thing I don't remember is whether or not, like, this part here, like, obviously, you know, I'm going into the building for Project Purity. I don't actually remember if, like, that's actually where it ends. Like, it just ends there, and I've beaten the game. I don't actually remember how close I am. I could be about to finish this right now. I don't remember if this is just, like, the start, and then, like, there's just a bunch of other missions after that.
Be cautious.
Halfway. Okay. As in halfway through the entire game? Or just halfway through that set of missions? Okay. Alright then. And even then, that's probably going to take me quite a bit longer than the amount of time it's taken me to get to here. Because I skipped... Basically, when I started the game, I just travelled straight to the location where my dad was located. And that skipped a large portion of the game. It speeds up quite a bit once you return to Rivet City and clear out Project Purity. Okay, cool. Alright, so now I should be in Rivet City. Once that you acquire the Gek, then you evade the Enclave, ending while activating Project Purity and finishing the game. Cool. How did he get up there? He was behind me.
Be careful.
But yeah, it is disappointing because from the research I looked at, that section was actually a section that so many just normal pacifist runners got stuck on. They got stuck on that section, and they said they just got stuck trying to kill the enemies, and that the turret wasn't strong enough to kill them all. But I actually did manage to mess with the game mechanics and the glitches in the game to make sure the turret was strong enough to take out all the enemies. It's just that the only ones it couldn't kill were ones that were locked behind another room. So, had I not And I think that was actually the last obstacle, killing-wise, in terms of being able to kill them. And had I gotten past that, I probably would have been able to get past this entire game without hiring a follower. Which is just so disappointing that I came that close. Mechanic you did actually remained. Yeah, I know. It's the way I discovered it was from Fallout New Vegas. Yeah. I tried that in. Well, actually, no. I did discover it for the first time in Fallout New Vegas. In terms of when you save and load, you have a brief moment of invincibility, and even then, it doesn't work perfectly. And then in Oblivion, it was actually the first time I discovered that it reprioritizes who attacks first. Knowing Bethesda, it probably does still exist in Fallout 4. In fact, I wouldn't even be shocked if we discovered it still exists in Starfield. Imagine. Yeah, that's very true. And to be honest, like, I do feel like, I know they get a lot of flack, but I do feel like the bugs in some way just kind of enhance the experience. Like, I feel like it's just so fun, especially for, like, stuff like this. Like, the amount of experimentation there is. Yeah, exactly, you've just said it. Like, interesting ways to play and exploit the game. But I guess it's like, you know, it feels like, as much as people think Bethesda games are lazy, I feel like it has the most freedom and it's the best style of game to play when you just kind of want to immerse yourself into a character and do whatever you want with that character. And it's like you can just do anything you want, basically, almost. You can cheat your way to power, or you can, you know, roleplay it survival style or whatever. And it's why I think also with Starfield, I think it's, a lot of people have been comparing how great Cyberpunk is compared to Starfield, which honestly I find very ironic. And I've beaten Cyberpunk twice now. I beat it once on launch, and I beat it once when I was doing the challenge run for it. And I actually, the second time round, I did not have much fun playing that game at all. I think I just really didn't like... I could understand the art style, but it just wasn't for me. And I think the gameplay in the game just felt so boring and repetitive. And I didn't really... I didn't mind some of the character moments and some of the quests, but overall it just kind of felt a little uninteresting to me in many ways. And I just found Starfield to be a much better game, in my opinion.
This place is not safe.
I think it's not really fair to compare the two of them because they're both very different types of games, even if they are kind of going for the same setting. Yeah, exactly. You just said they're very different games. Yeah, but like a lot of people have just been comparing, I don't know, like the nightclubs in Cyberpunk to the what do you call it? To the nightclubs in Starfield, and then just all these other aspects, when actually it's like, you know, they're not at all taking into account the many things that Starfield does better as well. And it's like everyone's forgetting as if Cyberpunk wasn't a complete buggy mess on launch and basically lied about half of its features. I remember playing the game for the first time, being so excited about the fact that the different classes you play as will completely change and affect the story. And I played it as, I can't remember which one, I think a street kid. And then I just, actually no, I think I played it as a nomad. Yeah, that's it. I played it as a nomad. And then I completed the game. I was like, alright, that was alright. I had a good time. And then was shocked to come back and find that literally nothing had changed after that. Like, I would go into the new story, play the first half hour, and then I'd be like, wait a minute, this is all exactly the same. Anyway, so look, so that turret we just destroyed. That turret literally destroyed all of these enemies you see right here. There's like 7 or 8 of them. I was so excited about the life pass, but they essentially do nothing different. Lived a long and beautiful life. Yeah, actually, you know what? It did so much for us that we're going to save the turret. We'll just disable it. Wait, did it not autosave? Oh yeah, it did. Okay. Yeah, we're good. Let's just... Might as well. Undergone. Okay. R-E-M-I-N-D. Oh, okay, let me try again. The NPC player scale affects how much damage you do. Really? Okay. Yeah, I had to go through a really interesting trick to get the turret to win, because even in order to, when I'd load in, the turret would get destroyed instantly by just the super mutants that were there. But somehow, when I changed the difficulty to the hardest difficulty, it was still alive when I travelled the distance and had plenty of health. So, like, the difficulty didn't just affect, like, the how strong they were against me, but somehow affected how strong the turret could resist the super mutant's shots. D-E-E. Yes, that did it. There we go. The turret lives. Hey, you're still here, Bible Boy. If I was at endgame in real life and was about to die and believed I'd go to hell, what would you tell me if I wanted to go to heaven? If I was at endgame in real life, I was afraid to die and believed I could. I'd probably just say that the first thing you should do is pray and tell the Lord that you're sorry. And believe that, well, just believe that no matter what things you have done, no matter what you've done in the past, if you are truly sorry and repent and you accept God into your heart, then God will forgive you. That's what I'd say. Hey Robbie, so yeah, I'm at the place with Charon now. I just reached the place, so now unfortunately I've got to just go for the cheesy tactic of getting him to kill the remaining super mutants in here. Which is such a shame. I do want to try something though. Actually, I don't think it'll work.
I don't like the look of this place.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. Hey, Axiom, welcome to the stream. Yeah, unfortunately, it doesn't. I tried so many times. It just doesn't. I'm going to try something, though.
Yes, what is it? If that is what...
I see. Also, who's Robbie? I go to Zara Bromley's parts. Oh, oops, he's going up close. He spotted them now. That didn't work. Yeah, you're guessing they're scripted not to follow me? That is annoying if so. The no-killing rule is still intact, technically. But we did kind of have to cheese it, sadly. With, by deciding to hire a follower. Because I did use a turret to kill most of the super mutants in this area. But sadly, the remaining ones are in a separate building, so I have to use this guy.
What do you...
Actually, no. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna see if having a follower makes a difference.
Yes, what is it?
Now, I don't want Charon to be able to kill them. So I'm going to modify the difficulty. If he, like, gets alerted to them, I'm going to... Quick. I'm just trying to experiment a little bit and see if anything happens. What the heck? He's still standing up. Alright, that was weird. Oh, oops, did I forget to autosave? I mean, save properly. Hang on.
I don't like the look of this place.
Okay. I'm going to change the difficulty so it is harder to kill. Because I do want to see if he's following me and they're trying to go after him. I'm wondering if that will somehow trick the game and get them to, I don't know, like, somehow go through the door in some way.
Where?
I should have changed the difficulty sooner. That was my bad. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. Yeah, that was too late. That won't work. Yeah, something like that.
What do you need? I shall wait.
In fact, let's make him kind of useless.
You return. Is there... Very well.
If he's got no ammo, he can't shoot.
You return.
Oh, wait, no. Alright, let me go back to easy. Stupid, didn't mean to click that. That's like the only idea left that I can think of. Or alternatively, I'm wondering if the reason they don't follow me through the door is because I'm playing on easy difficulty. I want him to quickly follow me.
Where? You return. Shall I? And I shall follow.
Alright, so now they're alerted to him. Let me quickly save here. Yeah, they're still following me. As you can see from that massive hit I just took. Ah, I really thought that'd work. Let me just try luring them a little bit more.
Look out. Yes, what is it?
So now, I'm going to say you're
Are
fine.
you... Very well. Although you remain my...
Now I can get him to leave. Oh, no, never mind. That didn't work. Yeah, maybe.
I don't like the look of this place.
If I go provoked by him... Oh, oops. I don't have a stealth boy, sadly. And if I did, I wouldn't know how to activate it because I can't see what's on my wrist.
Over here. Look out. Where that came from.
Alright, I don't think that's going to work anyway. So, I tried what I could. It was worth a shot. So let's just take care of these guys. We tried everything. It's like the developers knew that I would trying to beat this game without breaking the Ten Commandments. They'll make a sinner out of you yet. Yeah. Why'd you take so long to get alerted by him? I think they're all downstairs. Oh, he's already taken care of the rest of them. Now, one thing I did was, in order to make sure that, oh, hang on, let me just read this. Anyway, so the formula for damage is damage times scale. So Charon would do 11% more damage comparatively to something that's normal scale. Oh, okay. I'm wondering if I'm taking more damage than... Well, I don't think I'm taking more damage than normal, but I'm wondering if the fact that I'm literally just a baby makes difference to the amount of damage I take. Or I guess the developers didn't account for that and still kind of did it as if you were just normal scale. Oh, so I deal less damage. That would actually explain so much. No, they can hit me, definitely. I've been hit lots before.
Glad that's over.
Yeah, they're missing. That's true, they do miss a lot. And that does explain a lot, actually. Just gonna make sure we're definitely clear of all enemies. What's this room here? I don't think this is actually the way to the Project Purity bit, but at the very least it is the way to... what do you call it? Well, I do need to kill these guys, because the whole area needs to be clear. Interesting glitch, where if you get knocked down while reloading, you become invincible to everything except... Oh! I didn't know that. I could have used that in Fallout New Vegas. Whoa, you actually did it yourself? Nice work. I'm guessing you broke the same rules as me, or did you make any new discoveries? If you found a way to somehow defeat Alduin without killing him, then congrats. Oh, you watched it. I thought you were trying to say that you just beat it. Like, you went through it the same way as me. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, at least. That was my first time doing this series of runs. I remember when I made that video, I literally just did it because I thought, you know what? I had like a list written down of these dumb but also kind of cool ideas that I wanted to do. And that happened to be one of them. Oh, you did? Oh, okay. But, yeah, so... Yeah, I remember when I made that video, I wasn't even thinking it would be popular, because I just had all these dumb ideas written down, and that happened to be one of them. And I thought, you know what, I'll just try this, because I'm really bored. And I had a lot of fun doing it. And then when the video first got uploaded, it got like 90 views over the course of a week. It was getting views really slowly. But then all of a sudden, like, then slowly more and more people watched it. And then eventually it was getting views by the thousands. And now it's my second most viewed video on the entire channel. So, it was a complete fluke. Hey, Compassionate Christian. Nice name. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, not bad, mate. It's actually not really an afternoon for me. It's about almost 9 o'clock in the UK. But I'm doing well, thank you. How are you doing?
Over here. Where?
It's kind of difficult to play Fallout without breaking biblical laws. Yep. How did you fix the bug where the scroll doesn't work? I'm not sure I know what you mean. I think I... Oh, wait. Are you talking about where... Wait. Charon died? I thought Charon's essential. How can Charon die? Charon's essential. I swear he's essential. So how do you fix the bug where the scroll doesn't work? Yeah, I think... I don't remember. I had so many issues with that. But, I think all I did really was, like, I just kept doing it over and over again. I think I had to do, like, a... I think I actually had to load to... If I remember correctly, I had to load to another city. Then I loaded back to not High Hrothgar, the Throat of the World. And then, I think I might have even needed to close and reopen the game before that. But eventually, like, I think at some point it worked. I think I had to look up the issue and someone said a similar thing and it worked. I mean, yeah, I didn't have mods, but no, I didn't have mods, and I actually did have the issue as well. So, it's definitely... Well, I mean, mods might contribute to it, but... I'd say it's definitely... not... It definitely occurs from non-modded playthroughs as well. I don't know if it is buggy because of the tactics we used, or if it's just buggy because Bethesda's lazy. Hey, I can tell it's safe now. Alright, so what I actually did here was the part where you talk to your dad and he tasks you to kill all these people. If I didn't speak to him prior, because if I did, I would have had to either say, alright, I'll kill them for you, or no, I will not clear them out for you. And picking either option would technically either mean I'm deliberately committing to kill all these people, or I am basically lying by saying I won't clear out the place. Whereas now, I'm just gonna walk around. I walked around with Charon without speaking to him, and after they were cleared out, I could speak to my dad, and I can just act like it was just Charon doing his thing, unintentional on my part. Bit of a stretch. Either way, that part's cleared.
Are you all right? Is it safe in there? I'm proud of you. Now let's get in there. Be careful.
Alright, here we go. Why are you walking around that? You could have just walked in a straight line.
Is everything all right?
Did you need something?
Is everything all right?
Stop talking to me, just go ahead, man. These guys are annoying. In fact, you know what? These guys are so annoying. Let's see you deal with that.
I didn't want to have to do that.
Don't help them, Charon.
Firing. That takes care of that.
So, yeah, so now you guys can obviously take care of yourselves. You can somehow take out that turret, but no, you could not help me clear out the super mutants. Alright, that never... I'm gonna load that save. That was not canon. But they deserved that. 100%. They could clearly hold their own just fine, but they weren't willing to help their own son. His dad was literally asking his own son to do everything for them. Can you stop looking at me and just move?
Did you need something?
Yes, I need you to keep walking. It's clear they were lazy and a bunch of cowards. Where's my controller? My battery's literally full. I need to stop doing that. Yeah, they are a bunch of cowards. Zyrob.
Is everything all right?
And no, I am not calling you Zyrob-E. Your name is Zyrob. Alright.
Here we are, where it all began. You remember your mother? Revelation 21:6. I am Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. I will give unto him that is athirst of the fountain of the water of life freely. Don't you see? This is what it all means. The water, the purifier.
Fine,
This
but I
is
refuse
the
to
water
call you
of
that.
life. Your mother's dream.
I helped pick the name
Point in wasting
Zyrob,
time.
so...
Let's get to work.
Yes, I am playing on Xbox. Ooh, we actually get a note for Revelation 216. I'd read it, but I can't look at my Pip-Boy. Yes, I am using Xbox. That's what I've been doing for every run, even Skyrim. Because I wanted to make sure that, like, it was obvious that I didn't modify the game using console commands or mods. The only one I really could do that with was Skyrim, because I used Skyrim Special Edition, which allows mods, but even then I'd like to think that hopefully people will just believe me. But in case people didn't, I just wanted to play every game on the Xbox version so that people know that I haven't cheated behind the scenes. It's also why I'm live streaming now for Fallout 3, because even though no one's actually tried to question me on anything, like, I believe like, at least live streaming this will basically show evidence that my runs are legit.
The vault you grew up in, water out here, if we can change.
Who am I talking to? Oh, this lady. Wait, who am I talking to? What's going on?
Here we are. No point in wasting time.
Suppose I just wait for them to do their thing. Oh, I cannot wait.
Is everything all right?
Wait, what am I supposed to do? I didn't actually pay attention.
Did you need something?
Here we are. The project was abandoned. I need you to get to the flood control pumps.
Oh, really?
The odd
Goodness sake. More of his dirty work. Alright, but I think once I've done this part of the mission, I'd say I'll be done with the stream for today.
How's it going?
Just got a message from Yeet Boy in the Discord chat. He has some nerve. He says he can't watch my stream because he needs sleep. Unacceptable. How poor of an excuse is that? People still sleep in the 21st century? Please. You don't need sleep. Very badly. Thanks for asking, random person. I missed a dialogue, but I'm guessing they asked some stupid question. So I'm guessing these enemies we cleared out now are ones we'd have to clear out later. But they probably weren't mandatory to activate the first step of the mission.
Great work on the pumps. Hurry back, and I'll give you the fuses you'll need.
Woohoo. Yay. I'm glad you're happy, Dad. Everyone around me doesn't sleep much these days. Yeah. I mean, I know you're at university, so... Yeah, I mean, university, people that sleep does not exist. And I'm doing a part-time degree as well as my career, on top of my career, so... I'm sure you know how I'm getting on. What am I going for? As in, like, what course am I doing? So I'm doing a course called Digital and Technology Solutions, which is basically just a really fancy way of saying coding, but I think the course just wanted to make it sound a little bit more exciting than it is. I'm enjoying it, though, to be fair. But it's funded by my company, the company I'm working for, because I work as a software developer. Doing civil and architecture, and being a licensed architect is like a 5-year thing outside of school. Oh wow, that sounds very impressive though. And that takes a lot of patience, but yeah, I'm gonna play. All right, good luck, Obama. Hopefully the problem's solved. Otherwise, I'd say look it up on the forums. I'm sure there's a fix. But yeah, working hard for the job you want, especially like in architecture. If it's like a job you're going to enjoy, it's well worth it. At the end of the day, if you're going to be working for the rest of your life until retirement, you might as well make it one that you feel like has a lot of meaning to you.
I've been hearing good. Is it true? I'm very. Just please. Right. The here. Take these.
For goodness sake. Could you not have just given me to them... Give them to me first, so I wouldn't have to travel all the way back? I'm sure this would have been fine and, you know, easy if I was an adult running at normal speed, but I don't think the devs intended for me to be running at a snail's pace. Imagine if I was over encumbered too. I'm wondering how that works in this game, because I know in Skyrim, if you're over encumbered, you just move really slowly. But I know in like older games like Oblivion, and I can't remember in Fallout, but I know in Oblivion you just stand still entirely. So how does it work in Fallout? Oh. Just walking speed and no jumping. Ah. I mean, my jump would be useless. And if my walking speed, if it's actually like a hard speed and it's not like just a percentage, then I might be just being able to carry as much as I want and have the speed not affect me at all. And I don't need to fast travel because I can't really fast travel when my map looks like this. Like, it's already difficult. I've been able to equip items like armor and stuff by just randomly guessing where it's located, but the map would just be impossible to just get any location, let alone the location I actually want. But yeah, that would be the true snail space. It would just be... we'd never get anywhere. What am I doing from here?
Some place. You should be able to access the mainframe. No need to come back to the control room. Just head straight there.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I guess it's just a matter of if Bethesda thought about the fact as to whether or not they'd have the walking speed as a percentage, or have the walking speed as a hard-coded value. Because if it's a hard-coded value, then most likely my speed would remain the same when it's reduced. But if it's percentage based, then yeah, I would be extremely slow. And for all we know, the game might not have even accounted for the fact that a baby could be over encumbered. Dead end. I've lost the way I'm going. Actually, no, I think. Yeah, I just can't find where the... I know it's upstairs, I just can't find where the upstairs is. Oh, it's there. My bad. I would say check your quest log, but yeah. Yeah. It's the problem. That was the big challenge of this one. Literally, when I was making it, like, near the start of the game, when I had just skipped to the part where I find my dad, I literally just had people in the chat guide me on where to go. I don't think I could have done it by myself. Or I might have done, but it would have taken longer. Like, I could have just used a map and then kind of used like landmarks or well-known locations. Am I in Twitch as well? I do have a Twitch account, and I have streamed on Twitch in the past, but I don't know. I think it's easier to just stream on YouTube and stream to my existing audience, because otherwise I'd have to try and get a new audience on Twitch. Or like constantly advertise people to go over to the Twitch, and I think people are more likely to watch when they can stay on the YouTube platform. I think Twitch is good in many ways, but obviously it has kind of fallen off in many ways. But at the same time, so is YouTube. Wait, why am I going this way? why do I have to go back in here? Oh, is there stuff in there that I need to go to? I should pay attention to the map marker more. Alright, so I assume there's more upstairs that I need to do in this upstairs section here. Downstairs from here, but upstairs from where I was at the start. It can be very strict on rules, but then they allow very skimpy content too. Yeah. There's some double standards going on, and it used to be a platform that was just for games, and then it kind of just became a platform where anyone's allowed to stream everything. I remember people tried streaming stuff that wasn't game related, and they got kind of criticized for it, and I can sort of understand why. Because back in the day, Twitch was actually separated by having... There was Twitch, which was... I think Twitch.tv actually used to be called Justin.tv. And then it separated out into Twitch.tv. That was actually Twitch, like that was the gaming side. And then Justin.tv was like doing stuff other than games. And I think that's annoyed people that was doing it on the Twitch platform that was made around games. But it being an Amazon thing is also detract from me. Scummy company and all, yeah. Yeah, Jeff Bezos isn't exactly the most moral person in the world.
Repairs still to be made up here in the control room. Actually, wait. There's one other thing I need.
Oh, for goodness sake.
It's on your way back.
Okay, good.
Head back up to
Better be on my way back. Alright. Oh, thank you. Pinky Garmadon. Yeah, thanks for... Sorry, also your logo looked similar to someone else's, so I didn't actually realise from over here that you just joined, so welcome to stream. Thank you for popping by, and I hope you're doing well. Have a good rest of your day, night, or whatever time zone you're in. And I'm glad you enjoy the videos too. A lot of work has gone into them, so... And it's good to see people into the content.
Hey.
How is this on the way? I actually have to walk past the point. This dad is a real twat, you know? Wait, where do I go? Yeah, probably. That sounds like a good idea. Off this bit when I activate the flow controls. Yeah, alright. Sounds like a plan. How on earth is this on the way? I literally have to go to the other side of the building. On the way, my ass. There we go, jeez. Do I have to keep doing it? Oh.
Everyone, listen. Seems we got some listeners. You know who we are and what we want. Please, everyone, remain in your assigned areas while we get this. Abbott, open the door.
I'll probably save here. This is obviously a new phase of the mission. So I'll end it here. Well, thank you to everyone who joined for the stream, even though it was last minute. Seems we had quite a few people. So I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you have a good rest of your day. Yeah, I'm gonna head off now. Thank you for joining. Goodbye for now.